Yo, yo, how's it going? Hello, everyone. What's up, Snapbug? What's up, Kyle, Alpha, Jaden, Identity Fraud, Solo, Drew? Hello, hello. We will be doing Outbreaks tonight. I am very sorry I'm late. But oh well. Yes, so if you guys haven't heard up until then, didn't think you're gonna stream. Well, I kind of thought about it, but I did tell the guy over at the AHA that I was gonna start tonight. So I feel like it'd be pretty shitty not to. If that makes sense. But, okay, yes. Oh, I forgot to add something to my description. Shit. So, if you guys didn't know, February is Heart Month. So, it's all about heart health and stuff like that to avoid heart attacks and other varying heart diseases in people, to raise basically the life expectancy. And the AHA, the American Heart Association, I know it's weird, a Canadian for the American. No, it's kidding. I'm kidding. It's all a good cause. So I've added links to the top of the description. You can both click on their org to tell you all about them. And a Tiltify link if you do feel like donating. If you donate through my campaign as well, you can make. We've got a bunch of rewards. I think if you click on the campaign link there, you can see some of the rewards and milestones. I'm secretly American. No, I'm not. We actually also have we have some videos that we can we've been given permission, and honestly we've been encouraged to watch over on the American Heart Association YouTube channel. It kind of also goes through their mission. Now, specifically, they've started back in 2021. They started I think it's called the live thing, where it's basically they're getting streamers and content creators to do this. You stream and you are raising money for their cause, the heart disease cause, and trying to prevent it, of course. So I was approached and was asked to do it. It's the entire month of February. Like I said, there's also the World Heart Cup, which is run by this same group, which is this next weekend, 11th and 12th. I will be a co-streamer for it, which means we're going to be watching it here on the channel. and we're gonna be just like talking over it, going through it, bringing some awareness to their thing, to their lovely event and this lovely cause. And then yeah. So at some point, I think maybe if we can get a shiny, hopefully nice and early, I think we'll take a break and we'll watch some of their stuff, if that's okay. Our main goal is, I haven't even looked at my outbreaks. Our main goal is $250 for the month. So it'd be crazy if we can hit that. I don't think we're gonna hit that. I mean, optimism. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But you know, that's our main goal for the month of. Should I reset? This is pretty bad. Or do we go for Bronzong? I think we go for Bronzong, honestly. We have 2 Bronzors though. Never mind. Let's just go for Magikarp. Zarya Shield, dude, it's already been nerfed. It used to be worse. Also, if you do !point donate in the chat, it brings up a link, and also it'll be running it timed in chat as well. I don't want to like shove the link down your throat or anything, even though it kind of looks like that way. I'm just making it readily available. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's the !point donate is open to everyone. It's not just a mod command. It's an everyone command. So. We do have mini incentives as well. I've mentioned it 2 times before. You can see it on that campaign page. If you want to learn everything and you don't have to make me go through the whole spiel, I'm gonna put in the description probably for next stream. What is this spot, dude? But I honestly forget my own incentives, if I'm being honest. But every $5, oh, it's here, right? Every $5, I do some jumping jacks. Every $10, some push-ups. $25, I will go upstairs and get a spoonful of hot sauce of my choice. I'll make sure it's like not a wimpy hot sauce as well. It's like, you know, every $50. This is unlimited. Hopefully I don't have to limit this because honestly, but it's whatever. It's for charity. Every $50, I will release a shiny of my choice. Oh, right. I'm going to have to move that. Actually, hold on. Yeah, $50. Every single $50 will be a shiny of my choice. And then if somebody drops a 100 bomb, it's a one-time only. We watch a cringe vlog that I made when I went to Mexico 3 years ago that I edited and put together that I never ever released. There it is. Okay, we're good now. Drink ketchup for 100. I wouldn't drink ketchup. I would take a hearty spoonful of. Well, no, I don't know. $100. Yeah, I might have to gurgle that or something. I don't know. There wasn't an Ellen's. Dude, Tiltify is a weird word to spell over and over again. I'll be honest. For those of you interested in the watch along on Discord tonight, I will still be doing it. I know I said last time, I think, oh, I really want to do 3 episodes a night. I don't think I'll do 3 episodes tonight. I still, unfortunately, have to work tomorrow morning. So unfortunately, I think this will be a shorter stream because it's we started so damn late. But we'll still see if we can watch 2 episodes over there. Just don't go in. Dude, I still need to make money. Dude, I actually don't want donuts. The reason... So, I don't know if you've noticed. Saturdays, I usually will try to do something with some of the boys, if not all the boys. Since Saturday is pretty much the only day we can ever do anything. So, we're going to go to this place called Beer Town. Which is obviously like a brewery place, but also it's got food. And we were going to go, and we walk in, we're like, oh, people for 5 of us. And they're like, it's going to be at least an hour. We're like, fuck that. So we go to a sushi place that we've been to before, and it was great. I had a roll of sushi, I had a beer, I actually had their ramen instead. So I had sushi and ramen together. I am stuffed from that. I thought I could do it, but I keep forgetting how big bowls of ramen are at places. I finished most of it. But it was good, and we all had green tea ice cream for dessert, which was honestly pretty fucking good. Halucha? Yeah, honestly, I've been looking, because I've got Palmat as an electric type, but Palmat is probably one of the slowest mofos in the world. Same with the Clogsire. Like, no, I'm good. I just do Quaquable. Yeah, but if you hear Beer Town, you would think it's just an alcohol place. Like, it's just like a bar. Just a bar, but no, it's a restaurant as well. And apparently, we only were going to go there because Gareth went there the other day, and apparently he said it's really damn good for, like, honestly, an okay price. But yeah, no, they are filled with shit. And then, yeah, going back to the milestones and stuff. So those are the, like, individual rewards that people can get, and I'll have to do every time. The actual milestones, we only have 2. I'm still thinking of one for if we actually hit the goal or get close to the goal. Yeah, at halfway, so if we reach $125, I'm gonna do a completely blind, not blind, I'll have to study a bit, but like I'll have to do my very first speed run ever, and it'll be of an 80% Mario Sunshine run. If we get to $200, I will do my first ever blind sleep lock of a game. Which I'm kind of worried about, because I always forget that sleep locks have the same rules as a Nuzlocke, right? So you can easily fail it, and you have to be there until you beat it, right? Like, that's crazy. No, Garrett said he's better than you. Yeah, when you messaged that out, by the way, we were at the restaurant about to leave. Like, we were waiting for our bill. And so I told Liam, oh yeah, by the way, like, Alpha's actually getting into Overwatch finally after making fun of me for so long. And they immediately, him and Garrett, immediately, the Redditors they immediately started assuming what you play based on your personality. And they immediately said you either play, because of your age, right? They immediately thought you played either Genji or Hanzo. And, well, they thought Genji, but then they're like, oh, it has to be one of the two. And then they were right. Alright, I'm going to call that 45, 46. Well, that's the thing. Then people just fail a sleep lock, right? Like, if I actually legitimately will miss work, like, for the sleep lock in particular, I would purposely take maybe 2 days off. Like, maybe a weekend. I would purposely book a weekend off. Just to do the sleep lock. Just in case it goes bad. I'm hoping if I can take it safe enough and we can do it in like 8 to 10 hours. Depending on what game, I don't know. We'd have to vote for that. If I could get Citra going and we can do 3DS games, then honestly, that'd be pretty good and honestly pretty easy. Like, I'd be down to do it of like Pokemon X. Heart Gold Soul Silver? Dude, we did Heart Gold Soul Silver as that randomized Nuzlocke, though. We could do like Pokemon Platinum. You had more damage than the rest of your DPS as Lucio. I think, like, that's a testament to your Lucio play, but also I think that's just a pretty good testament of how shit your DPS were. Because I've never seen that before in my life, I don't think. The only times I'll see a support more than a DPS, damage-wise, is usually Moira. Sometimes, like, Zenyatta Baptiste, maybe, but, like, really, it's just mostly Moira. You have to do... Oh, true. Yeah, Kanto. I forget about that. Yeah, we're not doing Heart Gold Soul Silver. I think I would pick from, like, kind of like what we did with that randomized sleep lock. I'll just pick 4 games. And I'll put it as a Twitter poll. Well, hoping most of you have Twitter. And I would just do that. What's up, Rabbit Dude? Oh yeah, the other reason why we got together is because we did our Christmas gift exchange in February. But also, well, Garrett didn't have all of his gifts, or I don't know if any of them. So Garrett, unfortunately, didn't get all his gifts given out. And I had 3 of 4 of them. I'm still missing Liam's, but I think it's on its way. So I gave everyone out. Like I mentioned, I got Gareth a real life platinum trophy because he's been grinding out some platinum trophies recently. I also gave the boys their clues. I came up with clues that like rhyme together and give them an idea of what they have or what their gift is. I got Garrett what I thought was a mug, but it's really like it's just a small little jar. It's basically it can hold like 1 toothbrush. That's how wide the actual top is, but it's like a real life. It's like 3D printed, but hand painted a Pot of Greed from Yu-Gi-Oh, which is pretty cool. And then I got Kyle this like those like 3D cube paper things that you've seen before, but of it's like the first boss fight in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, because it's like one of his favorite games of all time when he was a kid. Dude, seeing the gold Magikarp might be hard if they're all underwater. Not too much, Rabbit Dude. I was just mentioning that today's the first day that we're doing Heart Month for February, so we've got Tiltify link set up and everything for the American Heart Association. If you want to see their cause, it's also in the description. You can click on that link. I believe it's heart.org. All their information's there. Also, we'll be watching probably some videos. I'm in their Discord, so they have all their links and information there. We're probably going to watch some. Hopefully, if we can get this shiny Magikarp early, which I should probably put the picture of up. Like you can see on the overlay here. You can also bring it up, !donate. If you donate through my Tiltify, my campaign, our goal is $250 by the end of February, or the end of February, but it really kind of ends on like Pokemon Day itself, which is on the 27th. We'll do some crazy stuff and hit some incentives and stuff, hopefully. Make me do a Mario Sunshine speed run that I've never done before, or a Pokemon Sleep Lock, which I've never done before. So yes, and then also this next coming weekend, I will be co-streaming the World Heart Cup, which is a, it's kind of like a competitive tournament of VGC style, hosted on Victory Road, their Twitch channel. And we're going to be co-streaming it, which basically just means we're going to be watching it, and you guys can watch it with everyone here, and it brings awareness to their cause through their stream. You can obviously go to their stream if you want on Twitch. Where the hell is Magikarp? But yeah, that's coming up. That's this next weekend. The Sunday though, I will not be able to stream the whole. So the World Heart Cup starts. It's a Saturday and Sunday thing. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so whatever time that is for you. 8 p.m. UK time, noon Pacific. Yeah, it'll go for about 5 hours each day, so until 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 noon, or 1 a.m. UK time. The Sunday, though, I will not be able to start right at 3. I still have to work, so I'll probably be streaming here at around 5:30 that day. Is that an Aracuda? No, it's not. But it is, and not shiny. Second day, I will not be able to co-stream that much, but I will still recommend and encourage you guys to go over to the Victory Road Twitch if you have Twitch. Go follow them, and so you can, if you want to, go watch their tournament. It has a bunch of YouTubers and content creators in the Pokemon space. Some smaller, some larger, some smaller. You guys might know them. Go watch it, even if I'm not streaming it on the Sunday. I hate every hero. I know, it seems like if you get killed by one hero, you immediately hate it. The Junkrat though makes sense. That was the message you sent me that I said to everyone. Because Garrett plays a lot of Junkrat because he's no skill. I mean, he likes the Junkrat character, but he's also no skill, so that's why he likes him. But yeah, I said that to everyone, and that's kind of what caused everyone to tell me to tell you stuff. I found pretty funny though. I thought that was another shiny weasel. When they go home and don't have to do the accent anymore. Kyle was saying like 6 different things to tell you all at the same time, and he just ended up saying these nuts. But before that, he's like, oh yeah, tell him to play Sigma. I don't know why. Oh, it was probably because of the Sigma these nuts or some shit, I don't know. Oh my god, that scared me. I'm not used to that. Yo, Solo. I don't know if I've got text to speech going for that. But Solo with the 5 towards the Tiltify. Big PogChamp. Thank you so much. Oh wait, I have to do jumping jacks because of that. Right. I forgot I have to do stuff. Hopefully it shows up on the bar. Oh, there it goes. Thank you so much, Solo. Guys, everyone give some hand claps for Solo. I will do these jumping jacks. Let me pause my game right now. I'll make sure you guys can see them. You didn't hear that. On my walls right here. That last one is a bit weak, not gonna lie. Jumping jacks. Dude, I've not done jumping jacks in a long time. I'm doing them and they feel unnatural. Power wash the game stream, like the power wash simulator? Out of their chair. Oh, right, my camera. Dude, tilted to the sky. Thank you so much, Solo. Appreciate that. I should see if I can get text-to-speech going. Oh, they literally don't enable it. It's not an option. That's kind of lame. Streamlabs, why are you doing that? Yeah, they literally don't even have it as an option. Kind of makes sense. Unfortunate. Either way, though, thank you so much, Solo. Dude, obviously, like, it's much appreciated, but don't, like, because I know what you said the other day with, like, doing your membership and stuff. Don't break any banks. If you financially can't or uncomfortable with it, don't do it. And, like, admittedly, I have been in, like, spots like that before, so, I mean, I told you all about how I was stranded in downtown Toronto at 2:30 in the morning. Literally for that reason. I literally didn't have money in my account. Well, not enough at least to get home from Union Station. It goes bald. I don't think, literally, I don't know if there's enough money. Well, there's probably enough money on this world for making me to go bald. It would be for probably at least 6 digits. Not even joking. If I was someone who already didn't have a great hairline or something, did I? Hi, Selene. Did I say hi to you? I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello. Welcome on in. How are you doing? But if I was someone who was like already kind of going down that road or didn't have a great hairline, wasn't happy with my hair, I mean, I'm whatever towards it, I'll be honest. You want me to pin the Horsey Goes Bald for 150? No, I'm good. I would probably do it for much less. But since I'm younger and have a full set of hair, no, I'm a good fam. The average Toronto 20-year-old? Dude, average 23-year-old. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yeah, I'm like, sure, I kind of had to throw a lot of this stuff together like last minute, and by that I mean just when I got home from the friends like half an hour ago. I'll make sure to throw all the incentives and rewards. Is that it there? No, it's not. Into the description. I don't care for memberships. I would rather save my money for something more useful. It is true. I'm not going to say memberships are useless, because they do, I mean, obviously I think other channels probably use memberships a lot more effectively. I mean, they're probably more expensive, but a lot more effectively than me. Because realistically, you really only get a bunch of custom emoji made by the lovely Art Greninja. Other than when Solo made me play Lost in Random by becoming the high tier, the absolute Kingdra. And I'm not just saying this because it's like because you're in my channel, but memberships in general do just help out the creator themselves. Like, it supports them. So I mean, I don't know if you want to call that useless or useful in your mind, but that's kind of, I mean, the baseline. That's kind of what memberships are for. just it's the same thing as like subscriptions on Twitch. It's the exact same thing. I should probably do more member stuff, like member only streams, which we have done one before. We've done a member only stream before, but I should do more. Well, I should just do more community posts in general, like those little community boxes you see pop up. More of those in general, but also just like member ones as well. What's up, Keel? W Riz at 200. What, the sleep block? Does sleep block equal W Riz? Yeah, it was a member only shopping stream when we were. What was that for? Was that for Liam's birthday? It wasn't. It was not for Christmas. It was Liam's birthday, I think it was. Yes. Yes. Do. Sure, useful. It very is useful. It's probably just as useful as the V-Bucks. Yeah, the Musashi card, right? I'm not gonna lie, I forgot that's what we got him that, like, for that stream. Was that the only thing? I swear to God we got him 2 things. It was, right? It was the card and, it was something else Musashi related, though. I felt like, hey. It was not a mouse pad. We ended up vetoing the mouse pad. It was a mouse pad? Oh, it was, but it was not like a crazy NSFW one. It was a normal one. I really do think there's gold magic card, but it's gonna be hard to see. It was your specialty after all, yes. I don't know about any more though. I don't know if you're big into the old FGO, are you? The FGO has fallen off L plus ratio. Plus you're washed. It's been pretty dead. Gotcha. To be fair, now, like, as of a few days ago, Princess Connect is pretty much going to be in that same state for a long time. Like is that it there? No, it's not. Where it's gonna be pretty dead for about 5 months. I mean, there are like 1 or 2 okay banners, but one of them is a collab with Idolmaster, and that's actually gonna be the next banner. But I don't really care, unless I think they get a rerun at some point. And then there's another character. Her name's Uni. You only see her briefly in the show, the actual show. But apparently she's actually like pretty damn good, but she's also a permanent character. And with the Princess Gala being like 1 or 2 banners after her at double 3-star rates, like, I'll just wait. That's pretty much the next good banner, honestly, that one, the next Princess Gala. which is for Princess Kokoro, who's also like pretty damn good. What's up, Dustin? Amelia rerun, dude. They are rerunning the Rem and Amelia like together on the same banner for like 5 days this year. It's like later. I think it's in like October. It's the only rerun they get, I think. But we got both of them, boys. We don't need to do it. Actually no. Is that it there though? No, it's not. I'm hoping they do the ReZero event again, but I don't think they do. Usually for these like 2-person banners, the prize gotchas as they call them, that only last like 4 or 5 days, they usually don't do an event for them. Which is sad. I'm good. Would you like to see my art I made today? It's Pokemon related. Are you in our Discord? We have an entire art channel. I don't know if you even if you have Discord, but if you do and you're not in it, feel free to join. The link should be in the description. We have an entire channel in the Discord dedicated to people's lovely art. And there's a lot of good stuff in there from a bunch of different people. So feel free if you want to put it there. So to be honest, I don't know how else I would see it. Many Rem in 110 pull. Yes and no, because I've had luck like that. Well, actually, not really. The only luck I had like that was when I got Nenica in 1 pull, and it was a free 10 pull. The only free 10 pull on that banner. But it was a double 3-star banner, whereas Rem wasn't, so. On normal banners like that, I don't think I've ever had that crazy luck. Liam has. He got, when Magical Girl Kasumi was in a banner like a little while ago, earlier this year. Apparently he said he got her in 2 10 pulls, and I did 150 pulls total and did not get her. But she's a permanent character, which I should have learned. Pretty much any time there's a permanent character, even if they're really good, I should probably not pull on them, because there's a good chance I might get them through a double 3-star event. Sorry, my back is so damn itchy. Ah. I am salty, however. I have had to spark for Amelia in 2 separate games. Like, realistically, she didn't really cost any money in Princess Connect, because I had saved up a fuck ton of jewels. And then just over time, I would do like pulls on her, and then I think I may have spent like maybe $10 just to do like the last like 110 pull I needed before I could just spark her. But the fact that I spent like about $150 to spark her in fucking Epic 7, a game I don't even have on my phone anymore, that was a bit heart-wrenching, I'm not gonna lie. Da 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 da. Comment Amelia fan L. No, it's just the heart and dedication that we have, and not to the classic vanilla bullshit that is Rem. You don't really have to work for anything with Rem. You just do nothing. And like fucking everything happens around you. That's so lame, dude. There's no progression. No sense of achievement. Just kind of lame, isn't it? You got your exam back today? How bad did you fail, or how badly did you win? Bye. Is that it there, dude? Like, I can't tell. Fuck. 91 out of 300 or wait, what exam was this? Sorry, your history? Dude, that's better than most exams I ever got. To be fair, I think actually one of my final exams, I think it was my grade 10 final exam in history, I did do pretty well. I think I've told you this, but I actually, in grade 10, it was applied history. The only year in my high school, at least, where you have to take history was grade 10. And out of the grade 10 applied history, sorry, and there's two classes, mine and the class that was after us, which was the one Kyle was in, actually. Out of both classes, I had the highest score. I got an award for it, for having the highest score in grade 10 applied history. I've got a certificate for it somewhere and everything. Talking to a fucking master here. Oh, dude. Da, 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 da. This song always makes me think of like chickens running around with their head cut off, like just crazy farm shit. I don't know. What's up, Virsian? Do you have a Discord? I would like to join and show you my art. Well, if you just listened, I do actually. It's in the description, or if you pull it up with !Discord, you can join it. And we have an art channel dedicated to people's arts. There's a lot of good art in that Discord. Feel free to post your stuff there. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, feel free to join our Discord. It's in the description. I have to scroll down a bit, but it's there. But yeah, how's it going, Virsian? How are you? Psycho thoughts? What do you mean? Do do la 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 la. La 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 la. Chilling, worked all day again, but it's cool, dude. I worked today as well, which didn't help to the whole like being late, and because it would have been nice if I was off. We could have done something, me and my friends, but oh well. And I work tomorrow. It's the first time I've actually had to work both days in a weekend. It sucks and I hate it, and it's stupid. Because honestly, I don't think it's necessary for me to be there. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I don't know if you heard Virsian, but we're kicking off Heart Month, brought to you in part by in support of the AHA, which is the American Heart Association. We have a Tiltify link about it. There's a link in the description that teaches you about the AHA if you don't already know. They've been around for like 100 years. They've raised like the guy, when I was on Discord call with one of the like team leaders of AHA on Discord, he sent me a PDF file, which I could, I guess, open as well, about them, and they apparently have raised like $5 billion over the span of 100 years for heart health and heart disease research and shit. It's pretty crazy. And like, it was pretty good. Like he gave me an entire, like, you can tell that he and everyone who works with and for the AHA, they are dedicated, because like the information and like the crazy stats that he was giving me, like the amount of like how, like, if you can lower the life expectancy by helping out with heart health, it's like you can do it by like 30 years. And he was like, oh yeah, to put that in perspective, like that's living from like either like 80 or like 50. And that honestly hit me hard, because my dad just turned 50. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. And then yeah, we've got like rewards for certain like dono bits. That makes sense. Simple stuff like jumping jacks, push-ups, a spoonful of hot sauce, which actually does not sound good right now because I am full on dinner. I kind of went all out, not gonna lie. Like, this was probably one of my more expensive dinners I've ever had to do, or did. There's a release a shiny of my choice, and I say my choice because someone out there would definitely make me release something crazy. And if I had Pokemon Home, my membership renewed, I would honestly I would allow it where Pokemon Home is also available, and I would release something from there. But I don't have it. I don't have my membership active yet. What was for dinner? I kind of told a story. Gareth had just been to this place, and he's like, "Dude, the food is crazy." So we tried to go to this place called Beer Town, which is it's a brewery, but apparently they have fantastic food as well. So we tried to go there. We walk in, and we're like, "Oh yeah, for 5." And they're like, "All right, it's gonna be guys, it's gonna be like an hour to an hour and a half." And we're like, "All right, bye." And then we were like, "What's near us?" We got like, there's like a Mexican place. There's like a Turtle Jack's, which I don't know if you guys have them in the States, but it's basically just like another just sit down like grill restaurant kind of thing. And we were almost going to that, and then we're like, "Do you want to go to like a sushi place that we've been to a bunch of times and we like?" And we're like, "Yeah, fuck it." So yeah, we went to a sushi place. Kyle actually doesn't like seafood at all, so he got this udon noodle bowl. It looks pretty good. I don't like udon noodles, but outside of that, it looked pretty good. I got a roll of sushi called the Red Dragon Sushi. It had like, I don't forget what was in it. It was like avocado and other stuff inside and cucumber, and on top was salmon nigiri with like a hot and spicy mayo, which was not hot and spicy, by the way. And then on top of that, I actually got their ramen. Their only ramen they had, it was a tonkatsu ramen, which I don't know what tonkatsu meant, but it was just your basic kind of ramen. With a shit ton of green onions in it, which was kind of new to me, but whatever. It was okay. I think going to an actual ramen place is way better. But it was pretty good. I was stuffed though. It was a hefty bowl of ramen plus 8 big pieces of sushi. And we all had, it was like complimentary bowls of like these tiny little bowls of, it was miso soup. It was just pretty good. Had a nice little beer to go with it all. And then we all finished off with some green tea ice cream, which was really good. Like, I've had some green tea ice cream before, and it's just like pretty, not bland, but like there isn't that like, crazy flavor. This one was probably the best ice cream, best green tea ice cream I've had. I really want to try matcha stuff. Matcha, not matcha. What the fuck? Matcha stuff, which is basically just, isn't matcha like just green tea extract? It's green tea if green tea had green tea. But like there's like matcha ice cream and matcha desserts and stuff. I really want to try them, but it's kind of hard to get here. Gold Magikarp, where the fuck are you? Yeah, it was really good. It was a bit of a hefty bill. Because, okay, so my beer, which was just a bottle, it was a domestic, you know, it was a Sapporo, because obviously if you're at a Japanese place, you have to have a Japanese beer, because, I don't know why. That was $6, right? Makes sense, it's a beer at a restaurant, whatever. The ice cream, which was literally a single scoop, by the way, also $6. So, it was really good, but the fact it was one scoop was kind of lame. And on top of me basically getting 2 entrees in a roll of sushi and a huge bowl of ramen. Yeah, it was I think it was like $60. I think that was the most I've ever spent on a dinner for just me. But it was pretty good. I can't lie. Why do you have to be so deep, brother? take that out of context, I guess. Sounds worth it. It was good. It was a bit too much. Like, they have smaller rolls, I think, and they're cheaper as well. It's just classic rolls, because technically a lot of the rolls, like the one I had, was a contemporary roll, and I think what contemporary means is where it's just like the Americanized version, where like cucumbers and everything, or there's like cream cheese and shit. Basically, yeah, American sushi with all this stuff that isn't in traditional sushi. But you can get classic sushi rolls, which are much smaller. You get 8 pieces, but it's like the, you know, the classic, like just salmon maki or avocado. Well, no, sorry, it was cucumber. I think cucumber is in stuff. It's avocado that is not in traditional sushi. And because one of my friends got one of those, and yeah, the pieces are much smaller and the price is like half as much. So I'd probably have gotten that with it, because you can't go to a sushi place and not get sushi, unless you're Kyle. So I would have gotten that one instead, or one of those instead, because they're just smaller. Because I did not eat one of my sushis. I was honestly probably going to, but they kind of just took it away before I could say something, or give it away to one of the homies who wanted it. And I'd probably not get the ramen again. It was good. It was very good. But it was kind of like box standard ramen you could get at like any other ramen place. That's a big match card, is it not? I wouldn't normally be buzzed because there was only one beer, and I don't know what it is. I drink beer very slowly. Like, if I have a beer and someone else gets a beer, which has happened the last few times, like, because Garrett got one as well, the same one, and at the last dinner we were at, which was last week, me and Gareth had the same beer, same size, everything. I just drink it much slowly. I don't know what it is. But I had like half left, and we were like kind of almost getting ready to go. I'm like, oh, fuck it. I just stared Garrett in the eyes and downed it. Oh, fuck. I'm like, you know, a nice beer would go over, like, would be really nice right now. I would not have one right now if I had some, but I'm like, oh, tomorrow, like, after work, because luckily, and kind of nice, there's an LCBO literally across the parking lot from my Walmart, which I feel like is pretty common for some reason. But since tomorrow is Sunday, and because it's dumb, stupid Canada, and where everything that is government sanctioned, or is that the word? Which in this case is the LCBO, which is like the alcohol place here in Canada. It's not like the States where you can get beer anywhere. Dude, no, that's not it. You have to go to a very specific place to get alcohol. I mean, they tried to make it so you can get it more readily available, and it kind of worked. Like, in some grocery stores you can get it. But you know, this place is the main place, and because it's like a government technical like building, sort of, it's closed on Sundays, like everything. And guess what day tomorrow is? It's Sunday. And guess who has 2 days off from work after? Can I jump off, please? Guess who has the 2 days off after Sunday? Me. Or it's 1 day, never mind. Fuck. Okay, that doesn't make me feel as bad. I keep forgetting I'm not off Tuesday. Connor, you work Tuesday. You work Tuesday. I need to keep telling myself that, otherwise I will probably actually sleep in thinking I don't work on Tuesday. But yeah, it's fucking closed on Sunday. How's that gonna work? Depends on how you ate your food. Yeah, I mean, it was at the end of the meal, so I was stoifed. If I had downed that before eating anything, which I was quite hungry, we would be in a different conversation right now. Mary Brown chicken taters, they do hit different. I've not had in a long time though, because there's only one near me, and it's not that near me. No Frills has beer, yeah, and it's like No Frills, like Fortino's, like a lot of the other actual big like supermarket stores have them. And actually, some, if not most, Walmarts do. Ours doesn't, though. I don't know. There's a few Walmarts near me that don't. I think it's because of, like, if you either have a high theft rate or something like that, which I guess we do. But I've heard of some of the other stores near us that like also don't, and I'm like, wait, surely they have a higher like, and ours is fine up until recently. I keep seeing them shimmer down there because I'm like, oh yeah, because the gold that the Magikarp turns is like, it looks like proper metal, which means it shimmers a lot more. But I don't know by how much. I think also because of the LCBO literally across the parking lot, it would be kind of a competitive thing if we just randomly started carrying beer ourselves. That might have something to do with it. Everything here with Baru shuts down at 1 a.m., sorry, at 1 a.m., but most liquor stores are closed or don't sell liquor or wine. But beer. Interesting. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Sunday is God's day, that's why. It's the Lord's day. No beer. No sinful alcohol. Only Satanists drink that shit. Though, in church, don't they drink wine to, like, honor that, like, it represents his blood? Question mark. That's not a question mark. I know that because I went to church for many years. Walk out with a TV without paying. Dude, that's I can't tell you what store it is, but there's a store that's very well known in like this region that is like known for like people doing that exact thing. It's in a pretty sketchy area, that's why. And that's one of the stores, shockingly enough, that doesn't sell alcohol. Da, 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 da. I have not had a sip of my 7-Up. It's been here the whole time. Ba, 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 da, ba. Dude, I learned today that title, like YouTube titles, I don't know if it's all YouTube videos, but or if it's just YouTube streams. There's a character limit of 100 characters, which normally sounds like a lot, but I'm trying to fit this stuff in the title, and I'm trying to add the in support of AHA, which I don't know if they want me to do or if I should do it. But I think it helps, I think. But I can't do my normal thing where I do, like, you know, the title, what it actually is doing. So, like, in this case, it says Shiny Hunting Outbreaks. Normally I have in brackets the name of the game we're playing, which I think is slightly unnecessary, but it's been there a while. And then after that I was going to do in support of AHA. But I barely could fit any of that before it's like, dude, your title's too fucking long. Dude, you'll be happy to know, and also I was very surprisingly happy. What was I gonna do? Stop them? I'm 5'5", I'd be kicked to the side? Honestly, yeah. 24 more 1 games until Kriko? Dude, it'll be worth it. So much fun. Except that I was playing her the other day, and the one nerf that they gave her most recently was her time that... When she goes, like, you know when she heals, and then, like, she brings the cards back, and that's kind of like her reload on your heal? It used to be 0.85 seconds, and even that felt slightly long, but, like, it was still fine and pretty good. They've upped it to 1 second, so only 0.15 seconds longer. It basically means she can't heal as much, because apparently, according to a developer, her healing output was a bit too crazy. When people at the beginning, when she was announcing, I don't know about she'll be a good healer. Anyway, they upped it to 1 second, And honestly, I played her like one game. You can really feel that 0.515 seconds. Like it's shocking how much you get used to a hero after playing them for so long, and that minor little change is kind of nuts. It's because they want to encourage you to fire more kunais in between her heal, like when she's healing or like reloading her heals. Fire off like 1 or 2 kunais before getting the heals again, which people were already doing. So I don't think this nerf actually will change high elo good Kriko players, like Overwatch League players, but like lower skill Kriko players like me, it will affect. What was I saying? Before that, I got distracted. I was saying something about oh, yeah, you'll be happy to know. So, last night on Discord, there's a classic call where I kind of just said hi, whatever. And then it was me, Liam, Gareth. We were all talking. They went on to talk a lot, and I pretty much just sat back and said nothing. And somehow the topic of anime came up. I think probably through JoJo's. I think someone mentioned JoJo's and suddenly they were talking about all of anime. And I hate this when people do this. And Liam and Garrett are kind of all three of them, but mainly Liam and Garrett, classic, the Redditors. They do this all the time where they generalize stuff. And so they generalized anime, and as someone who is kind of just like started, I guess, becoming a fan, I guess you could call it, of it, it kind of, I didn't say anything because I was just too tired and didn't really want to start anything. I'm like, so their generalization was, oh, it was they were talking about some new show or something that had like some 14-year-old girl, not like in any weird way, it was just a show that had like a younger character in it. And they're like, oh, are they underage? And Garrett goes, yep. And it's like, oh, yeah, classic anime. What anime doesn't have it nowadays? Most of the old ones, right? And Garrett's like, actually, there's more in the new ones. And the newer ones, you have to watch out for it as well. I'm like, you really don't. So, like, it's so annoying that anime as a whole is being generalized as, oh, yep, you know, minors, creepy, you're weird, you know, fucking, you're washed. Shit like that. It's like, I don't understand it. But there's a wide world of it, and there's two different things, and I honestly, I only figured out the difference today, and it's a huge difference. If someone is uncomfortable with an entire show because of one character that's in it, like, that is weird, but I understand it. Sure, fine. If it's just because, like, they are, like just a whatever underage character, just because of that one fact, it is kind of like, what the fuck? If it's because you genuinely find them annoying or shit as a character, that makes a lot more sense if you, like, drop the show, don't watch it anymore. If you straight up, like, think other people are weird or whatever for liking the show as a whole that has this character in it, that's something on you. You need to get that fixed, because the show, let's say it's like a pretty good show and it's just got this character in it. I'm sorry, like, that's not the show. That's a you problem that you can't get over. I mean, there are obviously lion minds, like people, like directors. It's mainly the director's fault. I don't blame the show as a whole, but it is the director's fault if there is actually a show with, like, some weird, like, you know what I'm saying, like some weird stuff in it. Of course, Nate Future joins in now. What's up, Nate? Some weird stuff in it with some underage people. Then yes, that is a show for everyone to avoid. But again, it shouldn't be the entire show's fault. It should be, if you're gonna get weird at anyone, it's the director. I don't know. I just found it annoying that it's being generalized in that way. But it came up again today, actually, at dinner, and I was telling Garrett and Gareth mainly about a couple like I told him I started watching Bacano, which I looked at Garrett's My Anime list, and it's on his plan to watch, so I'm like, oh, okay, he might know what I'm talking about. I told them, because they both love Cowboy Bebop so much, I'm like, guys, you should watch Outlaw Star, which is kind of like the third place sort of show in that trilogy of like older space cowboy shows. You know, you have Cowboy Bebop, then you have Trigun, and then Outlaw Star. Yeah, I told them they should watch that. And then I told them something about something came up. I'm like, oh yeah, that was nominated for it was JoJo. I'm like, oh yeah, JoJo's Part 6 was nominated for some Anime Award stuff. And then Liam basically went on and read all of the categories and nominees and all that shit. But the voting closed like 10 days ago or some shit. You are now watching Toonami. I don't remember people have mentioned, oh dude, I remember the Toonami days. I don't know what Toonami is. I feel like that was not in Canada. Like, we had Adult Swim, but I never watched it because it was Adult Swim, and my parents were like, no. Plus, in my eyes, Adult Swim only had Robot Chicken on it because it was the only thing that ever played on that like channel. I swear to God. And I found Robot Chicken very weird. Watches Boku no Pico. I did tell him about Ya Boy Kong Ming as well. I'm glad I got that off because it was nominated for something. Mainly like music and stuff. I think it was also nominated for like Best Original or something. I don't remember. And I told them the premise of that. And I think I said this on the stream the other day. I think that's the next show I want us to start watching on Discord. It is kind of a weird one, but I think it's kind of interesting. Bottom tier character. Dude, I was looking through something. Oh, I was looking on like random shit on my anime list, and I clicked on a show. It was like if you scroll down, it says like the genres of the show, and one of them was romance subtext or something, which basically is just what Love is War is. I'm like, what other shows are labeled as this? And I was like scrolling through a few, and I saw High Score Girl. I'm like, oh, it's Nafis. Right, of course, it's got romance in the title of the genre. Of course, Nafis gonna watch it. But yeah, I know you said you were watching it. Did you finish that then? I just like, I'm glad that whole conversation about all that ended, because like I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, this and this, and we'll go watch this, and like I'm watching, because then I sound like a fucking loser if I don't already. But just being able to like talk about it to them, and they're actually like, by the sounds of it, taking some interest, especially Liam, who basically is just a JoJo stan and then dips out, leaves chat, and he's actually like, because when I mentioned Bacano to Garrett and like what it is, to be honest, I don't even know what it is. Still, I know what it is, but I've seen 3 episodes, and I'm still kind of confused. But it's like, it's entertaining and funny enough where I'm still watching it, and I will finish it. And I'm like explaining it to him because it seems right up their alley, like old school, like 1930, like, because they love like Gareth and Liam love, and honestly, I like LA Noire a lot. It's like one of their favorite games, and I only recently played it like a few years ago. It's a pretty good game. And I don't think Bacano's set is. I don't think LA Noire is set as old as Bacano. Bacano's 1930s America. I think LA Noire is like 1950s or 60s. But kind of that same vibe. How was High Score Girl? I actually read the synopsis of it. It actually seems pretty legit. I might honestly hop on that train at some point. Oh, I added it to my plan to watch. That's what I did. On a reel though, where the fuck are you, shiny Magikarp? For anyone who doesn't know, I think version where I don't know if I explained this to you or Nafi. If you're seeing things on the overlays different, it's because we started our campaign for the Heart Month for American Heart Association to raise awareness for heart health and heart diseases and stuff like that, and for research towards that sort of stuff to lower raise. Have I been saying lower this whole time? Oh my god. Raise life expectancies. I'm so stupid. Of people that have heart problems and stuff. I personally don't have an actual history with it, with myself or my family, thankfully. But there is actually someone at my work who's had multiple heart attacks and who wears a pacemaker all the time. He's actually one of my bosses. So I've heard the struggles with him. But yeah, Art Month. If you need more information, it's in the description. We're doing it through Tiltify. We've got certain incentives, rewards, milestones, all that sort of stuff. Incentives that include if we hit halfway to our goal, I'm gonna do my first ever speed run ever, and it's going to be an any % speed run of Mars Sunshine, which is one of my favorite games, and I think it's the only game I've said that I would probably at least attempt to speedrun, because it honestly looks pretty fun. I think just before we end as well, whether or not we get this damn shiny Magikarp or not, they have a I was invited and joined their main Discord, and they have a whole bunch of their videos from their YouTube channel up on their Discord in here. I think honestly we should we're gonna watch a couple. Stop. I hate Shy Guys. I hate Shy Guys. I hate you, and I hate Shy Guys, and I hate everyone. Stop. I have been saying lore. Oh my good lord. Oh dear. Zoinkies. That's actually really cringe for me. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck? I would watch S3 of High... There's 3 seasons? Holy. High School Girl, even though the animation is bad. Is the animation of all of them bad, or just season 3? Dude, it's like the same with High School DxD. Season 4, what the fuck? Alpha, you know what I'm saying? Solo, you know what I'm saying? Season 4, what the fuck happened? I knew it was a new animation studio and shit, but like, what the fuck? Kubo won't let me be invisible. It's pretty good. Wait, what? Oh, Kubo won't let me be invisible is pretty good, wholesome. I was actually seeing that show multiple times. I'm pretty sure it's only available on like High Dive or something. Oh, I was seeing sponsored ads for it on Crunchyroll. It was like for High Dive, and that was the show they keep advertising for it. The art style for that show though is honestly not up my alley. Kind of looks like glorified stick figures, if I'm perfectly honest with you. It might be on Crunchyroll. I just keep seeing advertisements on High Dive, which probably means it's only on High Dive, because let's be honest, what exclusively is on High Dive? So much so that they need to advertise for it. No offense. But like full offense. Oh, if it did exist, I'd watch it. Yeah, honestly, Rias goes from like 9.8 out of 10, honestly, to like a 6. The animation difference. I mean, you get used to it, but like, holy fuck, what happened? God damn it. This is also good, but it has damn Shy Guys whopping and whooping in it. Fuck off. It's coming. In other news, the Toronto Ultra Call of Duty League team that I follow, they were in a tournament. It was like the end of month tournament. And doing really well, second overall in the league, which is pretty good. They won their first couple matches in the first day, so like, alright, cool. And then today they got bopped 3-0 back-to-back, and now they're out and got like 6th place. Quite disappointing. Not that anyone cares, but like, it was a pretty shit day in that regard. God, I love esports. Have you? Oh, it was Shadow who watched it, not you. Sorry, Solo. You should get on that shit, though. Food Wars? Oh, true. Respect. Plus respect, or whatever the fucking GTA Vice City is. Food Wars is pretty based. Is it pretty based the whole time? Because I hear, like... I mean, once you get used to the people getting overly excited about food for the first season, I guess it is, or like it kind of just does it over and over again, and then it just loses its novelty, and then it's just that. And then basically it's just wars. Fuck the, get rid of food. Bottom tier character. What is it about? Is it that's it all, folks. Is it a isekai? Dude, I've not seen an isekai in a long time. Probably since when I finished Slime. I don't know if I've seen an isekai since. Because personally, I don't know if the Princess Connect anime counts as an isekai because nobody really dies. Right? I don't know. I don't really care. My game literally almost crashed right there. What the fuck? If my cooking is just mid, honestly, probably. I feel like Food Wars would all make everyone's, or most people's cooking ability come into question. Has so many bangers. Oh, so it's got a good music score as well. I can barely make toast. The girl with the big shield? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, Bofuri, right? That's such a weird name. A gamer who is being pushed to play the game of life by the most popular girl. Like the actual board game of life, like the one. I play that on Steam. The guy from Rising of the Shield Hero, and then but then that shield becomes completely obsolete in episode 5 or 6, where then he just gets a fucking broken ass sword and becomes OP as fuck, and basically gets rid of the entire narrative of him only being able to defend. That one? Is it that one? Mash from FGO. I love Fate, dude. Fate is so good. Let me explain it to you real quick. It starts with Fate, so you have to watch that one. Episode 1 starts the entire series. That's my impression of Alpha. Is it pretty good? I think it's pretty good. Basement dweller mode. Ah, dude, what is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Oh, play real life. Oh, that's the scary one. The scary version. La 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 la. Yo, what's up, Chase? Don't test me. I'll type out fate lore right here in Chad. Yo, shout out to Chad. Yo, it's your boy Chad Warrior. I'll bore you to death, dude. You do that every night. Ooh, got him. No, I'll be probably ending kind of soon. Oh my god, it's 11 o'clock. It's good, Drew. I appreciate the offer, though. Plus, like, it's just Magikarp. We'll get it at some point. But I'm perfectly not that worried. Yeah, I think we'll stop actual hunting in like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to pick a video from their Discord, and we're gonna watch it. I don't really know why. I was asked to watch some of their stuff, because honestly, the guy I was on a call with did educate me a lot about the cause and what they're doing, because I don't know if I didn't mention this. So, like, the actual association has been going on for, like, 100 years, but they only are starting this, like, AHA Live, I think it's called, with 2 eyes. They only started this in 2021 to basically connect with, like, streamers and stuff, and, like, use their platform for awareness. And they've been, I guess they're focusing a lot on Pokemon people because of this World Heart Cup that they're doing next weekend, and for the 2 weeks leading up after that tournament, the 2 weeks leading up from that to Pokemon Day on the 27th, which damn, Pokemon turns 27. That's crazy. Wait. Yeah, 27. You're watching Dragon Ball right now? The original Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z? Or Dragon Ball Super? Or Kai? Or what's the other? There's another one. Well, I've not seen any of them, so I don't feel like... I don't know why I said all that. Shield Hero was one of my first animes and is probably one of my favorite so far. I have not watched season 2, and it's nearly been a year because I heard season 2. No, I heard season 2 is not as good either. Naruto was one of my first. It's interesting. For people like that, who were like their first ever was something like One Piece, or Naruto, or Dragon Ball Z, or even the original. It's like, I must ask, mainly the people for like Naruto and Dragon Ball, like, if you remember it as a kid, obviously, and you probably thought it was the best thing in the world, and like, for that nostalgia's sake, I could see why people say it's their favorite of all time, but like, if they go back and watch the entire everything now, the way they remember it, I wonder if it's changed, and I wonder if it would honestly change how they think of the show. Or if the nostalgia is just that much, which I totally understand. My first ever was Konosuba. That's close for me. Konosuba was definitely my first, like, 5. I'll be honest, though, I don't know what my first one it was. I think it was One Punch Man. Because One Punch Man is a lot of people's first, and sometimes only, anime that they ever watch. And then, I think my second one was literally, I just randomly picked it, because it was like, just there as like a recommended. I've said this before, but it's called Senyu. S-E-N-Y-E, and then I think it's W for some reason. It's a show that has 2 seasons. Every episode's like 5 minutes. Literally, you could watch it so easily, and it's honestly pretty funny for what they can do in 5 minutes. I honestly don't remember a lot of it, because it's just, there are a lot of characters and a lot of shit happens very fast. But I would recommend it, even if it just is for something that distracts you for like a couple hours. That was one of my first, and then I think came along Konosuba. Somewhere in there. And I don't know what came after that. I mean, first ever was probably Pokemon, if we're being honest with ourselves, but... It went from a ninja anime to an anime about aliens. Interesting. I could see why that change would be particularly interesting or weird to some people. You might getting ports of Ruby Sapphire Emerald for the Switch this year? Holy shit. Just those games? Or like the Game Boy emulator? The one I've been calling for a long time. Kenichi is also a really good show. I don't even know what that is. Naruto turned 2019. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I went to watch One Punch Man. It was like 2016 or 17. Like, it was later on in high school, I think. I know, for both One Punch Man and Konosuba, it was shows that Liam actually recommended to me to watch. Well, to be fair, he got the One Punch Man recommendation, I think, from his dad, who watched it, and then he watched it, and he's like, oh, that's pretty good, and then I watched it. And then Konosuba came from Liam, but it came from one of his college friends, who said it was pretty good, and then Liam watched it, and then I watched it. But Liam doesn't like Konosuba now because it is kind of, well, you know how it is. I do really want to rewatch it because I want to see if that comedy is as good as people say it is. But yeah, Liam wasn't a big fan of it because of those reasons. Alright. God, it's 11 o'clock. Alright, we're going to be done hunting for now. But I do want to pull up the Discord. I think we're going to watch... I don't know the... we're going to watch at least one, maybe 2 of these videos, depending on how long they are. There's one about explaining the live function, like the content creator aspect to it that started in 2021, and then I will figure out another one. Oh shit! Wait, stop. Hold on. Oh, please stop. Oh, this one's only a minute long. Okay, we'll watch something else after this. Okay. Stop playing! Holy fuck! Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I'd recommend going to the YouTube as well. Pretty good shit over there. I've not seen this myself. That's us, we're live. That's pretty good. Dude, people always do that heart hand thing. I can't do it that well. There's that one. I don't know what else. There's this one, their challenge, but I don't know if this is what they're doing now. Stop. No, this is from 2020 to 2021. There's this one as well.
Why should you give? Give for that moment when everything hangs in the balance.
Your dirty socks. Same to you, cowboy. How's it going?
Research we fund is put into action.
Welcome in. It's a pizza as well.
Give so we can help everyone prevent, treat, and beat stroke. Give for that moment when she is called to do something seemingly impossible.
I'm doing okay.
But has learned to
Wait,
do the incredible.
Is it a Nintendo Direct?
Give so we can provide people the knowledge and inspiration to live healthy. The reasons for giving are countless and personal. Together with your generosity, we are building a world free of heart disease and stroke. Give for all these reasons. Give for just one of them. Life is why we give. The American Heart Association.
Not a reaction stream. For those of you just coming in, finally some good content. No. For those of you just coming in, we started a campaign with American Heart Association here, to help raise money for the whole month of February, which is considered Heart Month. To try to raise money for like research into heart health and heart disease and stroke, like this video just said. We have a link in the description, or you can bring it up with !donate to through Tiltify, and we have milestones, rewards, incentives, stuff like that, all set up so we can do some crazy stuff if we hit certain goals and stuff. And next weekend is also the World Heart Cup. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's set up through them and also with Victory Road VGC on their Twitch channel. I don't know if you've heard of them as well. Where I'm going to be a co-streamer for that event next weekend, where we're going to be watching it here on stream, reacting to it. It's basically, it's a kind of a tournament, a charity tournament, with a bunch of what's it called, content creators and stuff like that. Some of you probably have heard some of them. They have if you go to their Twitter, they announced it actually. They showed you the videos who's gonna be in it. I think some of you have seen it. Oh wait, I went to go look up Victory Road. What the fuck is this? Oh, World Cup. Makes sense. So yeah, that's next weekend. It's like a content creator / streamer tournament, just to help raise awareness and stuff for this exact thing. Where the fuck is... Hold on. I'm gonna try to find it. I think it's in the Discord here as well. What's up, Pokewin? Messi? It was Messi and Ronaldo. Oh, it was this. Gotcha. It's Twitter quality, so I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Galactic Elliot. I don't know if you've heard of him. I know him. I've seen a couple of his videos. Moxie, classic. Glitch City. He makes all the lovely music. So yeah, that's next weekend. The World Heart Cup, it's called. On Victory Road VGC on their Twitch. So if you guys have a Twitch, feel free to join in. But like I said, I will be co-streaming it mostly on here. The Sunday, I won't be able to stream all of it, but most of it. So yeah, if you have a Twitch, I would recommend going and watching this. Even if you don't donate, at least you're watching, you're supporting them by watching it. So. Also, if you know any of these content creators, feel free to cheer them on. I think I know this PK Sparks guy as well. I was actually invited to be a competitor in this as well. And I was talking to a guy from American Heart Association, where apparently if one of these guys dropped out, which I don't know if it's too late for them to drop out now. I will be the first person that they call in to potentially be a part of it. So, I don't know. Maybe competitive Pokemon's in my future. How it fell down the ladder and I somehow got an invite to this and not some other people that I know is crazy. I don't know how that works. But, yeah. Yeah, Victory Road, it's the same people who basically host and stream all the regional championships pretty much going on at all times. So yeah. Basically that's that. It's really cool, and the guy even asked me. I was on a Discord call with the guy. He's like the director lead of like development at AHA. I was on a half an hour call with him last night because he had questions for me, I had questions for him. He's like, why did you, like, it was the last question too. He's like, why did you decide to take us up on this? I'm like, honestly, like, morally for me, it would be kind of like, I don't know if I could morally live with like knowing the fact that I turned down, like, no, I don't want to do any charity opportunities. Blech. Plus, like, we had experience doing kind of charity stuff for when we did Extra Life, when we did our Mario 602 challenge. So I kind of know how that kind of works. So might as well. And this is like a cool thing that they're being very like flexible. Bless you, Lucky. Bless you. They're being, would you do it? I would do it. I did let them know, though, that, like, Sunday, I do work Sunday a lot of the time, and I won't be able to get home until a few hours into, like, that tournament day. So I told them, I mean, I might just get bopped. I don't know how the elimination works and how the tournament bracket works, but I would maybe get bopped in the first day anyway. But I would join. We maybe honestly take a day to, like, set up a competitive team and just look up what's good and what's bad. But it's like, I don't get random, because that was a random Discord DM that I got one day. He joined, if you guys didn't notice, he also joined our Discord. His name is Bradley, in bracket AHA for American Heart Association. So that's the guy I've been talking to. He joined our Discord. I don't know if he subbed here, but he followed me on Twitter. He friended me on Discord, like, so I'm like, is this a bot? But no, he's real. Which a sneeze, that was my cat. He sneezes like he's like a kitten, but he's not. This Gyarados is watching us, dude. But yeah, it's very cool of them to invite me. I don't know how it's crazy that they think of me. It's gonna sound like I'm like shitting on myself, but like it's crazy they think of me as like a platform for something like this, because they're a big association, like they're big, especially in the States. I mean, you don't really hear about them here in Canada, but I know who they are. And there's even like Pokemon like streamers / channels that are way bigger than me that I know, that I'm not sure if they had gotten invites from this guy or not, but like I don't know how it fell down the ladder rung to me. Like people even like Infernoman, like if he got invited, I think he would be a good candidate for something like this. Like even like people like Chem Nation, Gage, maybe even like some of these people. I don't know. It's cool that it's me. So either way though, I think that'll be the end of the stream. It's quite late. Very late stream. I do apologize. Tomorrow we'll be back at normal times. So I do apologize for that. For anyone who potentially is down to go on Discord for some watch along for some mangame, if you're down, I'm down. If not, I'm honestly okay to skip it and maybe do it tomorrow night. I'm honestly probably a bit more available tomorrow night. And we'll do Twitch at some point. I might do Twitch, honestly, or maybe at some point in the afternoon on Monday. We'll figure it out. Just worry about it if someone drops out. I mean, he'll message me if somebody does drop out. What did he say? Yeah, he said I was first in line if somebody drops out, but what else? Yeah, we are full of participants, but he said that doesn't mean someone else won't cancel. Well, it's apparently somebody else's cancel. I don't know. You'd be first in line and suspect another might. But even then, well, he's looking for official casters. I don't know if I would be able. I don't know if I'd be able to handle being an actual caster. I'll happily be a co-streamer. He even sent me like official like pictures of like. He sent me stuff like. Let's load. He sent me stuff like. Oh shit! I turned on the wrong thing. Like this. This is a GIF. I don't know why it's not actually working, but it's. Like it's a GIF. He's like, I don't know where I would put this, though. But like he got me pictures for this, and this as well. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, that's dope. Hope you guys so if I ramble on about that all month, don't think I'm like being a sellout. It's just I'm pretty dedicated towards this. This is pretty cool. And again, if you want, don't feel like you have to. But the Tiltify link is in the description if you want. Like I said, we've got incentives if we hit certain amounts. For every $5 donation, $10 donation, like I've got on, yeah, we're gonna do a raid trace. We have things over there. Even if you click the link and just see what we have like offering over there, like when Solo donated $5 earlier today, so I appreciate that. We have a $5 thing where I do some jumping jacks, for example. I've never done, not never done jumping jacks. It's been a while since I did jumping jacks. We have like do some push-ups. I can probably do a handstand off the wall for like a minute. That was actually one I did have. I forgot to add it to it. Stuff like that. We have like get rid of a shiny of my choice. We have the big one, which is watching a cringe vlog that I put together 3 years ago and never released for this channel. Oh dude, Coconut Mall, let's go. Yes. We are gonna go do a raid. Let's go raid. We're gonna go raid Tom Leo. They're doing a birthday collab stream with one of his friends. I guess it's their birthday. They're actually playing Jackbox. So I don't know if they're inviting people to play, but they're playing some Jackbox, even if you just go and say hi. That'd be awesome. But yeah, Tom Leo, we're gonna go say hi to him. Hashtag Horsey Raid. Normal time tomorrow. For those of you in the Discord potentially doing some watch along, I think I will honestly cancel. It's way too late. I apologize, and I will have to work in the morning. I'll let people know in that Discord channel, but it's unfortunate. You guys all got coconut mold. But yeah, tomorrow normal time. I do apologize for today though. Here's Tom Leo's chat. His link. Go say hello. They're playing some Jackbox. Go chill with them. Go wish whoever's birthday it is. It's one of his friends. Go wish him happy birthday. Go like and sub to Tom Leo if you're not already, like I said. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're doing Heart Month all month of February up until Pokemon Day, which is the 27th of February, so pretty much the end of February. So, yeah, go say hello to Tom Leo. Follow me on all my socials in the description. Tiltify link is down there. Go hit up that if you really do feel like it. It doesn't have to be on stream. I'll do it whenever. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Goodbye.